We're hearing about the incredible power of AI pretty much every single day, right? It can write code, create just stunning art, and answer almost any question you can think of. But behind all that power, there's a hidden flaw. What happens when these amazing tools go wrong? Well, that's what we're here to find out. So just imagine this for a second. You ask an AI for a really important piece of information. It gives you a perfectly written, incredibly confident sounding answer. The only problem? It's completely, utterly false. That's the rabbit hole we're diving down today. And this really gets to the core of it. As revolutionary as tools like ChatGPT and others are, they're not perfect. They have some pretty serious limitations that you and I absolutely need to understand if we're going to use them well. Okay, so let's jump right into the first major issue. It's one of the strangest and most important concepts in AI today, a phenomenon I like to call being confident, but wrong. Now, the official term for this is hallucination, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's when an AI, with all the authority of a textbook, just makes stuff up. It will generate information that's either factually incorrect or completely fabricated, but it serves it up to you like it's the gospel truth. And just look at how believable this can be. If you ask an AI about something that hasn't even happened yet, like the 2026 World Cup, it probably won't say, I don't know. Instead, it might invent this whole story. A thrilling tournament, a stunning final. I mean, it sounds great, but it's pure fiction. This is a classic AI hallucination. So, you're probably wondering, how on earth does this happen? Well, at its core, an LLM is a super advanced prediction engine. It's always just guessing the most statistically likely next word in a sentence, based on the trillions of words it's been trained on. There's no little fact checker in its brain, and this is the key part. It has no true understanding of reality. It only knows what sounds correct based on patterns. And that leads us directly to our next big challenge, which kind of builds on that first one. We'll call this one an unfair echo. And that's because this problem comes directly from the data that we humans created. Yep, we're talking about bias. This is what happens when an AI's answers are consistently skewed or unfair. And why? Because it learned from data that already had all of our human biases baked right into it. The AI isn't malicious, it's just a mirror, reflecting what it's been shown. So here's a simple but powerful example. If you ask an AI to describe a doctor, it might lean towards using male pronouns and words like professional or expert. But then ask it to describe a nurse, and you might see it switch to female pronouns and words like caring or assistant. These are real-world stereotypes, and the AI learns them from the text it reads. So where does this all come from? Well, the models are trained on gigantic chunks of the internet. Blogs, articles, forums, you name it. And the internet, as we all know, is swimming in our own human biases, right? Cultural, gender, all of it. The AI just soaks up these patterns and then, without any judgment, repeats them right back to us. Okay, so at this point, you might be thinking, all right, so it makes some mistakes, it reflects some stereotypes, what's the big deal? Well, this is where we get into why this really matters, because the consequences can be incredibly serious. For starters, an AI that hallucinates is basically a misinformation machine on steroids. Because its answers sound so polished and convincing, a single made-up fact can get shared and spread across the web at lightning speed, making it almost impossible to clean up. And then there's bias, which can have a huge impact on people's actual lives. Imagine an AI being used to screen resumes for a job, or to help decide who gets a loan. If that model has a built-in bias, it could unfairly sideline entire groups of people, making existing inequalities even worse. And that brings us to the really high-stakes fields. When you start using these flawed tools in places like medicine or law or finance, areas where one wrong answer or a biased judgment can have absolutely devastating consequences, the ethical risks just go through the roof. Now, I know this all sounds pretty heavy, but here's the good news. It's not a lost cause. Not at all. Researchers and developers are working really hard on solutions. So let's take a quick look at how we can start building a better and, frankly, a safer AI. So here's a little cheat sheet of the problems versus the fixes. To fight hallucinations, there's a cool technique called retrieval augmented generation, or RAG. The best way to think of it is like giving the AI an open book test. It forces the AI to look up answers in trusted documents instead of just guessing from memory. And for bias, the fixes involve building better, more balanced data sets and carefully filtering the AI's responses. And of course, for both, having a human in the loop is still absolutely critical. So, after all that, what's the best way to wrap our heads around these things? I find it really helps to use an analogy. the best way to think of an LLM is like a very, very confident student. This student has read more books than anyone alive, but they haven't really understood the material on a deep level. They're amazing at spotting patterns. And sometimes, just to please you, the teacher, they'll take a wild guess at an answer because it sounds good. And of course, their entire worldview is shaped by the biases they found in all those books they studied. And really, that's the bottom line here. AI is an incredibly powerful tool. It can boost our own abilities in ways we're just beginning to understand. But, and this is a big but, it is not a source of absolute truth. The most important skill for all of us right now is learning how to use these powerful but imperfect tools wisely.